Your Majesty, it appears we have been drawn into a full-scale war. Those goblins which you defeated on Blackviper's lands were not acting alone. Others have emerged across our lands as if they were popping right out of the ground. We have just received urgent word from the city of Oakendor, which has been entirely overrun. Oakendor is one of the most important cities of the kingdom. It must be protected. We must help the citizens fortify their defenses, that they might withstand the goblin hordes. Dwarven Towers are the best suited for this task, Your Majesty. You shall have to build a chain of Dwarven Towers. Yes, 'tis true that the dwarves demand much gold for even a single tower. But it is the duty of the king to protect his citizens no matter the cost. Sometimes one must turn a blind eye to such exorbitant expenditures, Sire. Your Majesty, do you see these dilapidated houses? This is all that remains of the great Oakendor. The great peacekeeper of the city council, who now appears little more than a battered old soldier, has informed us that goblins have invaded the city. An emergency meeting of the Board of Goblin Control had scarcely gotten underway when a racket in the streets caused it to be postponed. The council moved to the suburbs and a meeting is currently in progress. They have already determined that, firstly, the goblins are a threat, and secondly, something really must be done about the whole matter. A new quest for you, Your Majesty. It is time to show these unfortunate citizens the strength and dedication of their great king. Allow them another glimpse of your boundless benevolence, and one more reason to reconsider whether they actually need those bumbling incompetents on the city council. Build 7 Dwarven Towers, Sire, and protect what remains of the city. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. We must proceed with the construction of the Dwarven Towers, Sire. As you know, dwarves must oversee the construction, for only they can ensure the proper observance of all ordinances and building codes. So the first thing to do is construct a dwarven settlement. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
A reward for my toil. A tower.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Give me a...
Your Highness, our research is complete.
The call.
Your Highness, our research is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Highness, our research is complete.
Hold your Majesty. Hold your Majesty.
Your Highness, we've improved the guard tower.
Hold your Majesty.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Sire, the Dwarven settlement has been completed, and it's absolutely unbelievable. In addition to the usual services that the dwarves provide, they have also presented you with a considerable amount of gold. I had quite forgotten that the dwarven hatred of goblins is even greater than their greed. As I understand it, the dwarves plan to transfer an additional sum to your coffers, but according to their ancient laws, you must first purchase something from them. I propose we procure the stone incantation spell. That's bound to prove useful at some point. Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
I might cook it.
Give me a hand.
Happy
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Strength and honor.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
As you wish.
I should attack them.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, not far from here a portal was found from which goblins appeared. By cleverly employing the residual luminescence of magical elementary particles and applying the criteria of Merlina Lavoisier, I was able to determine to a certainty that this portal was indeed created by a goblin shaman. To be precise, by a shaman in his early 40s, short, with a limp, his right leg, I believe, and an upper left incisor of pure gold. Oh, and I almost forgot. He also has a scar on the side of his nose. Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty. But how might he have come by such magic? Remember, Sire, only the gods themselves can create such portals. And amongst mere mortals, well, only the twice-dead Lich King has ever... What? Oh, I do beg your pardon, Sire. Of course, you need not stand by, twiddling your thumbs whilst I theorize. It is far easier to destroy a portal than to create one. I'm sure you can handle the matter perfectly, my lord. My liege, the statue of the king is ready.
Give me a hand.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. The quest is completed, sire. In the name of Your Highness, we've improved the guard tower.
I might cook it.
Your Highness, our research is complete. The stone incantation is now at your disposal, Your Majesty. And as promised, the dwarves have once again made a substantial donation to the treasury. The ambassador of Detar Mordine informed me that this is a sign of solidarity on the dwarves' behalf. They are united with us in the common fight against the goblin menace. What unheard of generosity, sire! Perhaps we underestimate the danger, and the dwarves have knowledge of something truly terrible concerning the goblins. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Majesty, now heroes can gather into parties in a tavern. Your Highness, our research is complete. Your Highness, our research is complete.
Give me a hand.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Hand.
Your Highness, our research is complete. Your Highness, our research is complete. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your Highness, our research is complete. Your Highness, our research is complete. Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Prepare to die!
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Be gone!
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Give me a hand!
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Highness, we've improved the guard tower.
I might cook it.
Hold your Majesty.
Give me a hand!
I'll try my best.
Give me a hand! Win this battle! Give me a hand!
My best.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Highness, our research is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Handle it alone!
I'll try my best. Which is
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Victory, Your Majesty! The towers are completed and are raining crushing blows upon the enemy even as we speak. Our good citizens may now stand firm against the threat. Moreover, the City Council, in their third meeting, finally adopted a resolution concerning the goblin threat. They are currently drawing up a plan of action and electing members for a special committee. They made amazing progress once that pesky goblin shaman began opening portals. Sire, shame on me! Why ever did I not think of this before? A goblin shaman opening portals! Of course, he could not create such magic himself. Your Majesty, we are not dealing with a renegade clan of goblins, nor even a horde, but with Grumgog, the god of plague himself. He has finally returned to realize his dream and conquer all of Ardania. Yes, I am sure of it, sire. The priests at the conclave must be informed of this immediately.